Ethan Miller was known as one of the most hardworking students at Brookfield High School. Teachers praised his discipline, classmates respected his intelligence, and his parents often spoke about him with pride. He wasn't rich, nor was he popular in the flashy sense, but Ethan had something many others didn't trust. People believed him, and that trust became the most valuable thing he owned. Until the day he lost it. Ethan lived with his mother, Laura Miller, in a small but warm house on the edge of town. His father had passed away years ago, leaving Laura to raise Ethan alone. She worked long hours as a nurse, coming home tired but always smiling. "All I want," she often said, "is for you to grow up honest and strong." Ethan would nod, never imagining how hard it would one day be to live up to those words. At school, Ethan had a close friend named Ryan Parker. Ryan was confident, charming, and ambitious. Unlike Ethan, he loved attention and success, no matter how it came. They balanced each other well. Ethan was cautious, Ryan was bold. Together, they were inseparable. One afternoon, the school announced a national science scholarship, a life-changing opportunity. The winner would receive full funding for college, something Ethan desperately needed. His grades were good, but competition was fierce. Ryan also planned to apply. Weeks passed as students prepared their projects. Ethan worked day and night, researching, experimenting, and carefully documenting every step. Ryan, however, was struggling. He often complained, "Man, I'm running out of time. This project is killing me." The night before submissions were due, Ryan came over to Ethan's house. He looked nervous. "Ethan," Ryan said quietly, "can you help me? Just show me your project. I need inspiration." Ethan hesitated. Something didn't feel right. But Ryan was his best friend. He trusted him, so he showed him everything. The next day, during the presentation, Ethan felt a strange twist in his stomach. Ryan's project looked familiar, too familiar. When Ryan finished, the judges applauded. Ethan's heart sank. A week later, the results were announced. Ryan Parker won the scholarship. Ethan stood frozen as applause filled the hall. Ryan smiled, waved, and accepted the certificate. When their eyes met, Ryan gave a quick nod, but his smile didn't reach his eyes. That evening, Laura noticed Ethan's silence. "Didn't you say you worked really hard for that scholarship?" she asked gently. "I did," Ethan replied, staring at the floor. "Then I'm proud of you anyway," she said. "Honesty matters more than awards." Ethan swallowed hard. Days passed, and rumors began to spread. Some students whispered that Ryan's project seemed too perfect. One teacher even asked Ethan privately, "Did you help Ryan with his work?" This was the moment. Ethan could tell the truth, but fear wrapped around him. If he accused Ryan, it would become a big issue. People might say he was jealous. What if no one believed him? So Ethan did something he had never done before. He lied. "No," Ethan said quietly. "I didn't help him." That single sentence changed everything. The school moved on. Ryan enjoyed his success, posting pictures and interviews online. Ethan tried to focus on his studies, but something inside him felt broken. The lie didn't bring peace, it brought weight. Every time his mother spoke about honesty, his chest tightened. Months later, an investigation was launched after another student reported plagiarism in a different competition. Ryan's past work was reviewed, including the scholarship project. Files were checked. Dates were analyzed. The truth surfaced like a storm. Ryan had copied Ethan's research. The school called Ethan in. "We know the project was yours," the principal said, "but you denied it when asked. Why?" Ethan's voice trembled. "I was scared." The room fell silent. Ryan lost a scholarship immediately. Colleges withdrew their offers. His reputation shattered overnight. But Ethan didn't feel relief, only regret. Because the consequences didn't stop there. Since Ethan had lied during the initial inquiry, the school questioned his integrity too. "Why didn't you speak up?" teachers asked. "Why did you protect a lie?" Though Ethan hadn't stolen anything, his silence had helped the truth stay buried. The scholarship committee decided not to award the scholarship again. Ethan lost his chance. That evening, he finally told his mother everything. Laura listened without interrupting. When he finished, tears rolled down her face, not of anger, but disappointment. "I raised you to be honest," she said softly. "Not perfect. Honest. I know," Ethan whispered. "One lie. It cost everything." Laura held his hands. "You can lose opportunities, money, even years of your life," she said, "but never lose your truth. Lies don't just hurt others, they change who you are." Time passed. Ethan worked part-time jobs, saved money, and applied to smaller colleges. Life didn't go the way he once dreamed, but it moved forward. Slowly, painfully, honestly. Years later, Ethan became a teacher. On the first day of class each year, he told his students a story not about science, not about success, but about a lie that cost everything. And every time he finished, he reminded them, truth may hurt for a moment, but lies destroy futures.